everybody, it's Razzie_Dazzy here. We are here to play Danganronpa, another episode. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa. Sorry that I couldn't make any videos for like the last couple days or whatever. We had a party at my house, so yeah. And I had to help my mom and my dad to do a lot of the things, like cook. I don't know how. Well, I do know how to cook, but I'm just afraid of the I'm afraid of the stove. But I'm trying to not be afraid of the stove. I'm trying to face my fears. And I was just helping with putting wooden flooring on the ground for my dad. Anyway, we are finishing the class trial. I think this is like the second one or the third one, probably. I don't know. As we left off, we're in the trial trying to figure out how one of the how the bodies were moved, because there was two bodies, Taka and Hifumi. And now we're figuring this out. And everyone still thinks it's Hiro. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
But when the body disappeared, so did the doll.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna play on audio.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the doll.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
How else you're gonna move the body? Just let it drag?
For moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
Excuse me?
The fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh, you want to be mean, huh? Wow, I never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I could change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Yeah. Oh, reload. Oh, are we? Okay, I get it. Oh!
You have it wrong! I cannot agree. You are a fool.
We're doing this already?
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
I'm so confused.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Like, we were doing this already? I thought we only do this if...
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Okay.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's just a costume.
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Oh, now you're on my side.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Okay. Okay, let me just... So, for anyone that is new here, I do stutter during these, reading, games. So, bear with me. I always bring, like, water with me to read the whole thing. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What did he meant by that? Oh, we're okay. Oh, we're talking about the costume. I think it's the costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Uh-huh.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
I just let these play.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh wait, wrong one. I'm stupid. I was supposed to use,
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
And from there,
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it on.
now, keep in mind that
Well, yeah, all you'd have to do is...
yeah.
No, it's wrong.
I remember where we left off.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle.
I remember
if you
where we
stoop
left
down
off.
low.
Okay.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Not really.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Oh wait. I'm blind. I'm blind as a bat here. I can't even see my feet at all. I'm surprised that you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Not the murmuring. You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like it's pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Yeah. Yeah,
Am
like
I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Without making it like move the opposite way.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Hero's not strong enough. Once it's on, you can't take it off. Okay, sorry guys. I had to do something for my mom. Shoot. Can't take it off.
I got it!
Okay.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
Wait. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with this thing. I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clip on the back of that keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We really don't have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Yeah.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero
Meaning,
wasn't just making it up?
duh, Hero didn't do it because we just realized that he can't take it off and can't move in it.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dollar?
Yes.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
Maybe somebody
Have you
put him
forgotten
in the
about
suit
the picture
to
that I
frame
took?
him.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Oh wait, sorry. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Yeah.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Ooh, you being standoffish,
Yeah.
girlie.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
Girl, you cannot believe any
Still
of that.
far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while,
move the
but
screen?
nobody else showed up.
Oh, no way, I
So we
can't.
went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste
If
in the
anyone's
rec
hearing
room
me
and quickly
and
came to get
if I was
Makoto and
wearing
me.
headphones in the video, when you guys
It
watch this
seems I was
video,
unconscious for about an
I'm
hour
sitting
after I was attacked by my
down
mystical
because
assailant.
sometimes standing up takes a while.
I know it was an
And
hour
also,
because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
my camera stand is on like a literal.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
Oh, I forgot to read that. Sorry.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Oh, snap. Oh, wait. Fuck. You know what? Forget it. That was rather interesting scream from someone like you. I saw someone, the strange costume man. He ran off soon as I screamed. Sorry, I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Oh! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's still in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Oh, okay. The contradiction hidden in what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Oh, broken wish, never mind.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
I think
We
it's,
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
no.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No. The order that the Justice Hammers were used in connects with the murder. Something about that bothers me.
So, regarding, I wonder if he or perhaps it was after. We already know what Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the
Numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh. Okay, I messed up.
So, I wonder if he or perhaps it was after. We already know what Taka came last.
Oh my gosh.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of.
It's true that Hifumi was, while Taka's death came from.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh, it's the order. Okay.
So, I wonder if he or perhaps it was after. We already know.
Oh, what order they were killed in.
What? It's not the wristwatch?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know.
I'm just guessing at this point.
Killed in.
No.
So, I wonder if he or perhaps it was after. We already know.
What order they were killed in.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbers.
Numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No. Well, I'm gonna get game over and... Yep, failed. Well, you fucked up. You're gonna die. I ain't good. Leave me alone.
I refuse to give up yet.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order.
How did we kill him?
No.
So, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order Taka came last. What makes you say that? Because of the number.
Bring up the justice hammers.
Oh, am I supposed to? Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to
I wonder
do.
if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
God damn it.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that
Hifumi was killed with just while Taka's death came. See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
so,
Regarding Taka's, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know.
What order did we kill?
Okay.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, I get it.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Yeah.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Damn, putting me in the spot already? Evidence that Taka was killed first before Hifumi? I feel like there's something... I feel like there was something. Oh. Hangman's Gambit. I don't know what I'm spelling. Oh. Oh! I think I know what I'm trying to spell. Riss. I don't know how to spell Riss. Ah, shit. I'll be right back. It took me a while to spell the word wristwatch.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch.
That took me way too long. And I had to fail 3 times because of it.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
it must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Okay. Hey, you! How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's intense voice pierced the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that bedtime is for all good boys and for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Oh. Sorry. That came from downstairs. It must have been... Oh! Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. We have to go back there.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
Oh wait. We could not have been gone for more. We could have not been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
What?
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... No!
Okay,
I don't think
Shaggy.
it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
It is possible.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, I think I know.
Are you saying
That when we first found him.
Okay, I think I know what I need to
Hifumi was
use.
dead, and you know that surely you heard the body, Hifumi's dead body, and that is why. Are we really? Maybe the announcement
It was intended to signal someone else's
Oh my
discovery.
god, I messed up. Sorry guys, I have to use
No. Hifumi was dead.
I have to use Kyoko's thing.
Hifumi's dead body, and that is why the announcement. Are we really?
Really so sure about? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you
Okay.
saying
That when we first found him, there's a chance.
he was actually...
No. It is. If Hifumi was dead, and you know that how? Surely you heard the body. Hifumi's dead.
Body had been found.
Yeah, I got it.
No, it's wrong. Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Oh.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second time. The first time was played on this in the equipment room, yada yada yada, da da da.
Shoot.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what it is.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong dong ding, a body has been discovered. At a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
Yep.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
She's actually right.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Why are you being so standoffish, Celeste? His glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable...
I got you. What?
No, it's wrong.
Hifumi's glasses were clean.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Evidence, the glasses were clean. I think it's this thing.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
I use tissue paper.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! What an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Who moved Taka's corpse? Taka himself? No, Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Oh.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Yes.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, okay, I get it. Sometimes these videos cut off, so I am going to do my intro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, always